Welcome yogis. Today we are going to be going over headstand drills and skills specifically. So I broke this up into different segments, working on different areas that we can use some more support and some stability for our headstand. So what you'll need for class today is your body. You don't necessarily need a mat. And then something that you can slide on the carpet on. So I have these furniture movers that works really well for me. If you're not using your carpet and you're using a hardwood, you can just use a blanket or some fuzzy socks, but something that you can easily slide on the floor. Alright, for the first of our skill building series, we're going to be working on our triceps, our traps, and more specifically just shoulder strength in general. So we're going to start with what's easy and then move towards what's hard. So what's easy, let's just start in downward facing dog. And even a really active down dog is really great for strengthening the shoulders. So actively pressing the palms down and forward. Now to take it one step deeper, we're going to hold dolphin pose. So you can just have your students hold dolphin pose. So my fingertips are spread wide. My forearms are parallel to one another. And I'm not just collapsing in my upper back here. I'm actively pressing into my forearms and strengthening by pushing the ground away. So maybe you hold this for about 30 seconds. This is going to be really great for building heat in the shoulders. And to take it one step from here, you can have your students interlace their fingers to this tripod state. We're going to take dolphin push-ups. So for dolphin push-ups, we're still pressing into the forearms the whole time. But this time on our inhale, we're going to shift our chin past our knuckles. Maybe you give the ground a quick kiss. And on your exhale, you'll take it back to dolphin. So one more time on your inhale, you'll shift forward, kiss, and exhale, take it back. And I would have your students do about 10 of these. Now, for the last drill for the shoulders, we're going to uninterlace our fingers, come back to that dolphin shape. Now we're going to do dolphin, chaturanga, back to dolphin. So what you have to do is press into your forearms, gaze forward. So you really want to visualize your path here. On your inhale, you'll press into your palms, lift your elbows, and come right into chaturanga. It looks something like this. Good. And on your exhale, you'll take it back to dolphin pose. So one more time. Inhale, lift your elbows, chaturanga. And exhale, back to dolphin pose. I would also do about 10 of these. Now, the second thing that'll have to be stabilized for a really strong headstand is your core. And more specifically, your transverse abdominis. It almost fits like a corset around your body. So the six-pack really doesn't even matter. It's those deep core muscles. So found some drills that I think really targets those deep core muscles. So grab your sliders. So maybe you have a blanket on the hardwood, or maybe you have these furniture movers on the carpet. Whatever works best for you. You're going to need about 2. And I have about 3 drills for these. So first, starting in plank pose, you're going to take your sliders underneath your feet. Okay. We're going to start here in plank. So I'm going to place my palms underneath my shoulders, the sliders underneath my feet. And I'm never collapsing in plank. I'm keeping it really strong, tailbone towards the heels, puffing up my shoulders. Good. Now with straight legs on my inhale, I'm going to slide the sliders up to my feet, pike my hips up, and exhale, slide it back to plank. A strong plank. So I'm not collapsing back here, but back to my strong plank. So one more inhale, slide the sliders up, and exhale, slide the sliders back. And I would have my students do about 10 of these. Whew. All right. And then I would have them do it again, but this time with the forearms down. So after you do your 10, you're going to take the sliders back underneath your feet. This time coming into a forearm plank. Sliders underneath the feet, really strong forearm plank. Same thing. On my inhale, I'm going to pike my feet up, straight legs. See how high you can get your hips. And on your exhale, take it back to a strong forearm plank. So not collapsing, but strong. So one more time. Inhale, sliding the sliders up. And exhale, sliding the sliders back. Have my students do 10 of those. Now, just when I think I can't do any more core work, I do something called zombie drags. Let's see if this is going to be successful on my carpet. So you're going to take the sliders underneath your feet. You're going to come completely flat and extend your arms all the way forward the whole time. Now, from here, press into your forearms. You're going to drag your body forward, pike the hips up. Now, when you come back, you're not coming back to your forearm plank. You have to come back to those straight arms. So one more time. It's called zombie drag. So I'm going to go brains, press into my forearms, drag my body forward, lift the hips up, pike the feet up, and then slide it back. Now, if your student already has a strong headstand, but would like to get a little bit stronger, then you can take this into headstand. So this would be the final part of the slide series, only if they're strong enough. So you're going to say, brains, slide up, place the head down, maybe pike your feet up, down, and then back again. So that would be almost 40 total slides if you're including that last headstand bit at the end. That's going to be really good for strengthening the transverse abdominis for your headstand. So you've already seen my video on how to get into headstand with the egg formation, so drawing your knees into your chest and then extending your legs up. But a lot of people are asking me how to do the pike. So I'll show you what the pike looks like, and then I'll show you some drills in order to get to the pike. So the pike, you'll set the crown of your head down, but instead of going into this egg shape, you're going to press into your forearms. At the same time, lift both feet. And then you'll slowly do the same to get back down. So lifting and lowering the feet at the same time. So a drill that you can do to practice this, and I usually never recommend the wall for a headstand, but it's really good for pike practice. So I'll set up in my headstand, crown of the head to the ground, walk your feet in as much as you can, and all you're going to do is practice bumping your booty up to the wall, lifting your feet up at the same time. So you can even use that spring action in your toes. So you're going to do bump, booty bump to the wall, and down. Booty bump to the wall, and down. And now you're going to try to control it. Try to booty bump to the wall, float your feet for a second, and then set them down. Maybe try to float your feet without hitting the wall, and then setting them down. Notice I'm only lifting my feet up like an inch. Good, maybe eventually you can come a little bit higher, but you're just going to practice those booty bumps on the wall up and down.